Hi guys, good morning. How are you all out there in Facebook Monday land? I don't know. We're getting a little bit later start today, and I had lots of extra fun goodies to unpack and unveil and put up on the wall. So we'll talk about what's behind me first. I've got you guys have probably seen these in the background last couple of weeks. This is our fussy cut stack and wax that we're going to have a class on starting next month. I'll get the newsletter out and it'll have a list of the classes. We've just got a couple going on right now, but we'll fill those out later. I did get them quilted, so I don't know if you can see the fun design. It really finishes the whole quilt out when you can see all that dimension that the quilting puts on it. And then we've got this one up here. I did do a fun little border just so you can something to kind of pull that black together, pull that in so that it incorporates a little bit better than just a solid blank. And then this morning, you guys remember the Carolina Lilies fabric that came in? I put together some blocks. Now you can see these are larger blocks. I cut these at 4 inches. We did get in the shop Eleanor Burns, her fussy cut rulers. They go from 2.5 up to 6.5 inches, I believe. This one, I didn't use it because I didn't want to open the package. I cut this one just at 4 inches. So there's not, every one you can see is different. This one's got a lot more of the blue in it. This one uses almost the full lily and makes this wonderful circle here. But I just had to show how great, number one, a fussy cut stack and wax, because it's different every single time, and that fabric is really pretty. So we'll get that in the newsletter, and we'll get those classes going so you can see what we've got. This week, the fabric that we got in, some of the tildes came in stock. So we've got some of their basics. We've got I did go ahead and order this one. It's the Aelia blenders that go with the windy days. I really liked that gray, so we went ahead and got that in. A couple more of her basics, the crisscross hatch in the gray and in the pink. And these go with just about everything you can think of, especially with the tilde fabrics, but also a lot of pink. Who doesn't love pink and gray anyways together? And then, oh, her dots. I haven't had these in stock yet, but we've got the tilde dots, and it's her tiny dot. It's just the pink with the white background. Super fun for a background for a blender. And then we got some of the Moda backings, and I'm so excited. This is the Primitive Gathering, and it's just the Ohio Star block. It's a navy with a cream. It's not a white, so it's not going to be too stark of a contrast, so it's just a cream background on that. And then Three Sisters, Sister Bay came out. They've got, and guys, these are the sateen backings. They feel like the most comfortable bed sheets ever. I've got the Harbor, the navy, and then it's called Driftwood. And I'm stuck behind this tiny counter, so you're fine. Oh, you're fine. But yeah, the pattern on this is a real nice, subtle floral. You can see the sheen to that too. Guys, this fabric's amazing. Somebody came in yesterday and was looking at it and touched it, and they go, "Is this cotton?" Yes, it is. It's just really nice. And then also fabric from this week. I'm so excited about these. I had a lady one time asked if I carried more of the mini charms, and at the time I had to say no, because number one, I was just getting started. Number two, unless I have a class planned, it's difficult to have just a ginormous amount of the same little mini charm. But Moda has this wonderful little, they call it a candy box, and it comes with 9 different mini charms. So I get a stack of 8, which is more than enough if you want to do a little project. Now these are all listed on the website. You may have seen them scrolling through on your Facebook. We got a couple of the new lines. We got the Effie's Woods, which we do have some bolts of that. And we got Some Beautiful Day, which I'm really excited about that one. This is so fun. They're so cute. The Best of Morris. This is a really popular Barbara Brackman. Her stuff is always fantastic. And then just some basics. The Zen Chick, her Even More paper for the for backgrounds, for neutrals. I'm gonna wind up pulling every one of these out. Bunny Hill Designs. This is their Prairie Days. Guys, these little sheep are so adorable. I love it. So there's some floral. There's some darker stuff. There's a Halloween one in here. The something magic, Midnight Magic 2. So it's got the Halloween colors, but they're not like they're not all pumpkins, and it's a nice florally blend, different things. And if you buy 3 charm packs or 3 of the mini charms, you get a free Moda candy book. They've got 13 projects to make with the mini charms, and in the book it tells you exactly how many charms squares you need for the project, so you'll know if you need 1 or 2 packs. And then if you buy 3 packs, you get the booklet for free, which it's 13 projects. That's a really good. It's not quite a book, but it's more than a pattern, less than a book. So that's exciting. And then you guys have probably been wondering what in the world, what has this got to do with sewing? I've got a lady came in a while back, and her husband, his name is Mark Garner. For the last 40 years, he has done woodworking. He does his own turning and his the cutting and the sanding and all that kind of stuff. And he makes these fantastic. We've got some pin cushions. Oh, this one is from pine. This is the wood. Have you ever seen that show on Discovery Channel where they fish the wood out of the water? He's got a guy down in Florida that they do that, and so this is found wood. And then turns all of these. Look, these are all different styles. So we're going to start carrying these in the shop. He's out of Hot Springs. So we've got the pin cushions. We've got 3 different styles of clappers. Well, 2 different styles, 2 different sizes. If you've got to press your blocks, you can steam them real good. Set this down on top of it. Guys, this thing probably weighs a pound. This is called, and I'm not going to pronounce it right. I can spell it for you. It's IPE wood. IPA. It's South American, but it's sustainably grown, sustainably forested. It's a quick growing wood. It's a lot like teak. They use it for decks and stuff outdoors, so this stuff is really, really heavy duty. It's not going to warp or do anything weird with all that steam from your blocks and that you need. And it's super heavy. This stuff is so dense it doesn't even float. It sinks right to the bottom. We've got small clappers, nice, beautiful, different, and they're all different handles. And then we've got the more traditional clapper. And this thing probably weighs about 2.5 pounds. His brand is Rustica Woodcraft. And these are super nice. All right, right now I got 2 of the large clappers. I don't think he makes a smaller one. But guys, these things are great. I'm going to pull out one more. I'm going to pull out the large one so you can see. I didn't measure, but I think it's probably a good 10-inch block if you needed if you wanted if you're doing a larger block and want to get a press for it. Look how big that is. So you steam the heck out of your block. You set this right on top of it. Let it soak up all that humidity and press and get your seams nice and flat and keep them there. So I'm super excited about these. I've never used a clapper. I've wanted to, but I'm like, I just haven't made the investment. So that's it. Oh no, it's not it. One last thing. So you guys might have seen on the website, I do have several patterns that I have created that are my patterns. We're going to be going through and redoing all of those and checking them and pattern testing them, getting some people involved to help me out. And the first pattern that we're doing that with is my a quilt for Snowball. And my mom has so graciously done the testing on this for me. And she brought the center today that she's got finished, and so we're going to work on finishing that up. But these colors are so pretty, and they're so springy. They're so beautiful. The pinks and the greens, we picked out this dark green to kind of have the focal point. So we're going to get borders and stuff on this today and get that worked on. But that's so pretty, guys. I love it. So that's what we've got going on this week in the shop. Next week, check same bat time, same bat channel. Check in to see what we've got going on this coming up week, and we'll have pictures and stuff and keep you posted then. So until then, give us a call, stop in, see what we've got going, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.